Hello everyone and welcome to a premiere challenge by PBL. We're here in summer season, the second premiere challenge that we're having here. My name is Daniel and I'm here with Finnish Dragon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to this lovely Saturday afternoon here at Gamming.
Yeah, and it's going to be a lovely Saturday afternoon indeed. We have Guy and Bruno on the desk, ready to start a great Pokemon contest.
I've been caught wind of a lot of newcomers coming to this particular premiere challenge today, which will lend itself to have a lot of wacky battles, which it might be an unpopular opinion, but I think that's wacky challenge, wacky fights with inexperienced players might be a little more interesting to comment on. What do you think? Okay.
Okay, here it is. It's alive.
It's alive. Indeed. So we'll have our first match between Guy.
You can't wait to go live and not have any kind of situation.
Yeah.
It looks like our 3DS wasn't cooperating, but it is right now. So we're just waiting for the
queue. Always blame the hardware.
Yeah.
When in doubt.
Always. There you go. The players are ready to go. You see Guilherme rocking his new glasses. He wanted us to mention that.
Okay.
That new slick style.
Fair enough.
And here we have the teams. So
Okay.
we're gonna have Bruno with Raikou. Okay, that's interesting.
Bruno has the legendary trio in his possession.
Yeah, I was saying that. Like Bruno is giving that Johto vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Pretty much.
He's rocking that Lando, of course, and Cortana for some support.
Staple Lander's T, present on both teams.
Because I'm seeing here the Charizard being a Mega.
Yeah, Mega
definitely in here.
Possibly why.
Yeah, giving that team some stability, but the three legendary dogs are really what's intriguing.
Yeah. It's a fairly unorthodox team.
Yeah, and we see Guilherme with a more classic team to say so.
Rocking that Porygon 2, which I'm very curious about.
Rocking Tapu Koko Ferrothorn, and we didn't see the rest because
here
we're going under the way.
Right away
into the first matchup.
Let's analyze the leads. I'm quite curious. As we said,
I'm super curious to see what Bruno's into. Bruno is known for coming with super awkward teams, not in a bad sense. It comes to test out the most unbelievable teams you'll ever see.
I still remember his Regirock.
Yeah, no, I still remember when he brought his in-game team once, and he actually won a game or two.
Wow.
With an in-game team, so
that is pretty hype.
Yeah. So we got Araquanid and Ferrothorn on the field against Charizard
and Suicune.
Exactly.
And it was
we had a confirmation here from the staff. Looks like there was a problem in the setup, so they're going to restart the game.
Okay. Keeping with tradition, as we see.
The production here told us to warn our viewers that this would happen. And we also would like to advise you, because we forgot to say that at the beginning of the stream, it's going to be best of one.
Okay. It's a best of one format.
The format today is going to be really quick. We're going to have a lot of newcomers as well.
I already referenced that.
Yeah, so because of that, it's going to be best of one.
And a lot of wacky matches. I'm ready.
But I'm just going to reference because I already know which teams are going to pick, of course, unless they decided to change right now, which I don't think would be pretty ethic, but we'll never know. But Guilherme with Tapu Koko, Ferrothorn, Araquanid, Lando, of course, also Charizard on his side.
Yeah.
And Porygon
2, which I'm very curious to see in action. I've never seen
Porygon 2 and Tapu Koko were MVPs in last year's format. Still pretty decent if you know what to do with them, this new meta. But I have to admit, what I am the most curious about is to see what Bruno does with those little pups.
Yeah, the three pups.
Yeah.
I think we'll have a pretty interesting match between the unorthodox and the classic. See how these two will match up.
Yeah, well, we know that there's a possibility for at least half a mirror with Lando and Charizard, especially if they're running both the same kind of Charizard.
I see that Scarf Lando is the most popular set used in this meta, but this is BBL. You never know. You never know these things.
And I'm curious because I saw Guilherme sharing a meme of regular Landorus.
Okay.
So I think if he wanted to, he would be the one crazy enough to bring it in. But
that was the hype.
Sticking to Landosterian, the more common
staple.
one. Yeah, the staple one for this format.
I think Lando T kind of defines the current.
Oh, and we have a switch here. This time it's Porygon. Yeah, it's Porygon coming onto the field. And Raikou. Yeah, and Raikou on the other side. So both players making one change. And this is actually a pretty good read on Bruno because Raikou is going to enjoy that field.
Yeah,
Suicune not as much.
Not as much.
But I don't think Suicune has a lot to do there, unless it has some kind of advantage type move.
Yeah, maybe he has a trick up his sleeve, but I predict the switch right off the bat.
Yeah, because it's really dangerous to left it there with Tapu Koko on the field, especially with the electric surge on.
Yep, he's on a pretty precarious position here. Let's see. He might have a trick up his sleeve.
Suicune could go for the ice, but I think it's risking too much.
Nah, it doesn't give him much advantage.
Yeah, I know, exactly, but that's what I'm saying. It would do more than the water, but
it's a non-stab neutral damage. I don't think he will risk that much.
No, Switch is going for the Thunderbolt on Suicune. Yeah, and here it goes. And now Raikou with a Thunderbolt of his own.
Going for the Koko. Still decent damage.
Decent damage. It was not even very effective, and it still did a lot of damage.
That Raikou's.
Oh, and there it goes the Frozen. And this is what I think. Oh, actually using Roar, so that's a really interesting move on his part.
That freeze though.
Yeah, that was
freeze. Some.
That's why I said when I talked about the ice move, that's what I wanted to explain.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Bruno is going to try and go for a Frozen, you know.
Yeah. And the RNG paying off this time.
Yeah, but looks like Guilherme got that, and now Raikou is frozen solid on the field.
Raikou that hits like a truck, like we saw in the previous turn.
We saw the damage he did to Koko, an electric type.
Yeah,
so
that was pretty hefty.
Yeah, imagine if it were effective.
That was the one shot.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. This is best of one. Remember that.
Yeah.
So there's no redos, there's no time to scout.
Going all in.
Yeah, you have to go all in, all chips on the table.
Now the Lando enters the battle to possibly cripple the Raquanid, but the Raquanid goes off right away.
Yeah, and a really smart move protecting because that Suicune is in range from about anything.
Yeah,
that
you can sneeze on him and he'll die.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But hitting Lando, not doing much damage at all. That Koko though, it's in a pretty precarious position.
Yeah.
Porygon it's kind of comfortable for now.
Here.
It has more chances to do damage than to take damage right now.
We saw that Tapu Koko is the fastest one on the field, so he might still have something to say.
Yeah, but what I want to see is what will this Suicune do, because it already used the Protect, so it's really risky to try and do it. So here, he's going for the safe switch, bringing on Raikou. Still frozen solid from that Ice Beam, but still putting on the pressure.
Yeah.
And we're going for a Z move.
Z move. Gigavolt Havoc.
Exactly. Now,
targeting will be crucial here.
Yeah, but it would have to be Suicune.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Still.
Unless he was trying to predict the change, but of course it would have to be Suicune. Yeah, there it is, going on that Raikou slot. Gets the knockout. But here's the thing, he could have not targeted Lando.
Yeah,
so it was. He could have tried to do a read, but it would be way too risky because he knew either
for the safest move here.
Yeah, because either Bruno would have to risk a double protect,
and the Lando holds on,
holding on with 8 HP.
8 HP.
But the thing is, either Bruno would have to risk another protect, try to go for a double protect, which only has a 33% chance of happening, or he would have to switch. And
yeah.
since Lando was on the field and Guilherme knew no way he's going to switch Lando there, he knew whatever comes in is going to get hit.
And he opted to sack the Raikou, which was already frozen.
Yeah, it was already frozen, so in a best of one situation where you really don't have the availability to let the Pokemon get unfrosted, it
really
was
risky, a smart
it was a risky move, but I think it was a smart move, yeah.
Yeah.
And now again, Suicune going for the protect. The thing is, if he can get rid of that Coco, Suicune will be free to do more damage.
Coco is right now is the MVP of this match.
Coco, because he's on field and is the fastest Pokemon. So
despite being on such low HP,
he has the advantage because he's the first Pokemon moving. And as you see, he's bringing double target attacks, which really help on this situation because Suicune protected, he took out Lando. If Suicune did not protect him, take them both out, and Charizard would be left alone.
Still, we'll see what this Charizard might bring to the table. Opt for the protect for
again
now,
for the protect,
trying to buy some time. Suicune
and he fell the double protect.
And bye Suicune.
Yeah, exactly. Bruno must have been hoping that Guilherme would go after
Suicune.
The Charizard to hit on the protect.
And now the Trick Room enters the field. This kind of puts him on a disadvantage.
Yeah, maybe Guilherme was afraid that Charizard would be faster.
Yeah,
I don't see why, or maybe he was trying to overpredict Suicune getting that double protect.
Maybe
because now Porygon will be the first one to go, and Ferrothorn. Or Araquanid in this case. I was thinking about Ferrothorn because I saw him earlier, but I'm like, Ferrothorn would come in with a Charizard. Of course, Ferrothorn would not come in a Charizard situation. But it's going to be 2-on-1, and Charizard is definitely going to be slower.
Yeah. It was a smart move after all. He withdrew the Coco, which he knew would be the slowest.
Because now he can. If Guilherme feels like it, he can just switch Coco in for the field, because Porygon is running Thunderbolt and he can end it
quite expediently.
Yeah, but again, Araquanid, if it's running water moves, which it should.
Yeah, it should.
It's kind
of the point.
Yeah, it's going to get rid of Charizard as well. So a double target here will finish it, unless Bruno tries to protect just for the stall.
Yeah, but I don't
think it's worth it because it's 2-on-1. Guilherme has all the advantage in the world,
and the timer is not.
If you really want to be technical, it's 4-on-1. So going for the bug bite against. A nice beam. Okay.
Trying to style on Guilherme. Trying to style on his opponent.
Yeah, but I don't care why an ice beam when you see all the damage that the Thunderbolt could do.
Oh my god. I would actually laugh out loud.
It's best of one. It's going to be a small tournament, so of course, we're going to see some memes, but a nice beam on Charizard, it's okay.
Okay.
I've seen weirder stuff, yeah.
I don't know, man. I would laugh out loud if Bruno now was able to turn the match.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible, but
me neither. But
it's not.
I've seen weirder.
Yeah, it's not impossible. So, here is Guilherme saying like, "Yeah, Bruno, forget about it because recover." This is pretty much Bruno saying.
Bruno is now playing for the timer, which is not in his favor.
Yeah, but
I might add.
Yeah, exactly. So not even that is going to help him. Oh,
it failed now.
Yeah, the double protect.
Bug bite. Oh my god.
But Guilherme is toying with him.
Do not play with your food.
Yeah, but he is, and he wanted to beat him with an ice meme.
Okay.
I guess that was the meme. Going for the end. Totally one-sided.
Yeah.
Once it got going, Bruno totally getting destroyed, unfortunately, because I was curious to see what he could do with those puppies.
Not today, Bruno.
Yeah, not today. And he started off well. That Raikou hitting Tapu Koko.
It was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, with the frozen totally screwed him off.
Yeah.
Because that frozen in a best of one situation.
RNG, guys, RNG.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it.
Not good. For me personally, I think if Suicune, I didn't even notice if it was running Ice Beam, but had Suicune done that and got the frozen, probably the match should be the other way around.
Yeah.
Because that frozen totally changed the game.
Completely changed the playing field. Raikou hit like a truck.
Yeah, Raikou hit like a truck during Electric Surge, so
could have easily
he would have been.
He almost one-shot the Tapu Koko.
He would have been tough to deal with if it weren't for that frozen, and then of course trying to preserve Suicune, which could still do something. He switched him in to take that C move. The worst part is if he had Lando on the back, he could have switched Lando in and totally nullified that C move. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to, so it was still, of course, it was a brilliant read by Guilherme because he knew I'm either taking Suicune down or I'm taking the other one down.
Charizard.
Being Charizard or Raikou, I don't care. I'm taking one of them down. So my Z move is going to definitely hit. And
Guilherme played this match spectacularly.
Yeah, he did. And once he saw he had the match won, it just decided.
Let's start to spy on his opponent.
Let's act like a cat. Let's use Bug Bite. Let's use Ice Beam. Charizard's a big boy. He can take it for a while. But yeah,
I was kind of rooting for Bruno after that.
First match, not a good match for Bruno at all.
Yeah. He's still unpacking.
Yeah. So now we're going for a short break, just for a while we set up match 2. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
VGC.
Little sweep because Ruben is just coming as a fill-in.
Yeah.
Not that he doesn't do that on the other tournaments due to his performances, but he's coming today as an admitted fill-in. He told us to clarify that, so he's probably getting ready to get pummeled by Guilherme once again. So,
to elaborate, Ruben already has enough CP for the invite.
Yeah, Ruben is already qualified for the Worlds, so he came here just to chill.
Yeah.
For him, it's just getting pummeled and chill.
Yeah.
Netflix is on in the background too, so
we got that going for us.
We got that. Getting ready, losing the headphones in that massive hair of his. Guilherme totally focused right now.
He's got a forest up in there.
Yeah, we already know Guilherme's team, so we're going just in depth a little bit. For Ruben's team with Charizard, Executor. Yeah, but not even the Alola one, so bringing the old memes.
Spicy.
Yeah, bringing them spicy curry memes. Lando, of course. Tapu Bay. Tapu Bay, as he calls it. Snorlax, of course.
And
Celesteela for some support.
Cresselia.
Yeah. When I said Celesteela, it's
brain fart.
hot. No, it's too hot. It's summer. But yeah, I meant to say Cresselia for support, not Celesteela. It was just like a
brain fart.
Yeah, brain fart. I knew the Pokemon I wanted to say, and I just said the completely opposite
it seems that Ruben has already decided on his team. He is taking his time, analyzing. So we could see clearly that his Porygon is kind of a linchpin of his team. Despite on the other round, we saw that Tapu Koko carrying that match for him. So we'll see which.
Yeah, but it wasn't hard to carry that match.
Nah, it wasn't hard.
Yeah,
having that freeze kind of decided the match on its own.
Yeah, and having Suicune with weakness to electric cut moves on the field didn't help either.
Shiny Executor to add to the meme. And now Charizard and Lando right off the bat, going for that Intimidate, which both Pokemon won't mind too much because they're both special attackers, as far as I know.
Yeah, and we see that shiny Executor. Look at that name. Totally owning the meme right there. So yeah, if there was any doubt, for obvious reasons, we usually adapt that to the Alolan version of the Pokemon. But it's a tiny Boomin.
Yes.
It looks like we're going Mega. Yeah, Mega
right off the bat.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Exactly.
As he should, if he wants to get use of Drought.
And that Executor will certainly like the Drought.
Yeah, that Executor will thank if it's running charge up
although move. That Charizard Y on Guilherme's side might cause him some problems. We'll see. This is
double protect on Ruben's side.
Ruben trying to scout the opponent. And Lando going for the
Charizard hitting that Heat Wave, slamming against the protect.
Going for the Rock Slide here.
Yeah, but I just don't know why the double protect. If Ruben wanted to scout what Guilherme is going to do, because it's clear here what Guilherme is going to do.
Going for the double spread.
Unless he thought that Guilherme would risk the Z move right from the get-go.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the only thing I could see that would try to make Ruben double protect.
Which is a play that I'm not a big fan of. Wasting your Z move on the first turn.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, why would you protect on the first turn unless you have a clear disadvantage? In this case, Landorus, if he went for a Rock Slide, yeah. Okay, Charizard would be a little bit.
Ruben is clearly chilling, as you said.
Because Ruben knows that his team is a villain. Like if he wins, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I won, but I don't really care. But if he loses, he's going to be like, oh yeah, I lost. So.
And
and Landorus, getting totally knocked out.
Getting the one hit.
That one hit knockout. And now the hit wave.
It's a life orb.
The hit wave still doing a lot of damage onto the opposing Charizard.
And now Rubens.
It's what I was going to say. Ruben's getting the other side of the coin. So it's a one-hit knockout for each side. Because technically that cheap damage was made by a Life Orb, so we're not going to count that. Let's count this as a one-hit knockout because it wouldn't have changed anything.
Yep.
And now the Araquanid entering the field.
And the Cresselia.
Yeah, here comes the support.
The support for the
perhaps Helping Hand plus Heat Wave on Ruben's side.
That will be devastating.
Yeah, because we saw the damage it did just on its own. So
might I add that the damage on his Charizard, it was because it was single target. Remember?
Yeah,
that?
exactly. But still, he's at around half HP with plus Helping Hand and Drought.
Yeah, maybe
should be enough. Maybe it's enough for a roll, possibly.
Yeah, I would lean more on the side of a roll here, but I wouldn't be surprised if he knocked out.
No, and Charizard's going out. Oh, so it's going for Trick Room.
Yeah, this seems more plausible. And
and Cresselia avoided.
Still, Ruben is in a pretty good position here.
Yeah, and here it comes with Trick Room, and Snorlax just lost his Aguav Berry, so
yeah,
if he has Recycle, he's going to have to use it sooner than expected. If not, that thing is gone.
Yeah, and given that this Snorlax is probably the Bellyderm variant, I think Ruben wants to have that Aguav Berry on hand. So
yeah,
no, what he chooses.
Yeah, but he won't. It was eaten. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he won't. You have to replant it again. You can't recycle any.
Going for the straight return.
I don't know why. For me, it doesn't make sense because if it's the Pokemon himself to eat him, you can recycle it. But apparently with Buzz Bite, you can't. So.
The Pokemon logic.
Yeah, Pokemon. Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
And again, now is Ruben hitting with an Ice Beam on a Charizard. In what's
up with today?
Yeah, in what role? And I think Guilherme is actually like acknowledging that, like, that's my move. What are you doing?
Maybe that Cresselia doesn't have another attacking move. Maybe. But still, that return, even without the belly drum setup, it packs quite a punch. It's still a stab on a Snorlax, which has a high base attack. So it got 2/3 of the Araquanid's HP right off the bat. So now Guilherme will have to do some maneuvering to get out of this position, because both Charizard and the Araquanid are on knockout range. And
yeah, there you go, Charizard. Sayonara, Charizard. And now again the Bug Bite doing some damage.
And
on Cresselia.
Eating the Wiki Berry. This was actually smart.
Yeah, this one was smart. Well, it was also smart to take the berry from Snorlax, just to prevent any kind of setup like Curse or Belly Drum. But you can see that Cresselia is totally for support, because I wouldn't be running Ice Beam unless it would be the only attack I have.
Yeah, but no, because it's a Trick Room, Icy Wind is not good here, because it doesn't want to
but that's what I'm saying. So it probably only has Ice Beam and Icy Wind, and then maybe Helping Hand and Trick Room, I believe.
Now,
I'm not sure what I'm saying, but possibly
it's the most probable.
But that's the most probable one. We could be wrong.
It's one of the possible sets for Cresselia in this meta.
Knowing Ruben, we could be wrong.
But
and Cresselia maybe has Psychic on the back, and it's just like weakening it with Ice Beam, just so Guilherme doesn't get his defenses up, and then he's going to hit it with Psychic.
It's Ruben after all.
It is.
You
Ruben.
never know.
Ruben being Ruben, you can catch Cresselia running Earthquakes or some other move it shouldn't be running.
Yeah.
So we never rule anything out.
Entered the field. Now going for the Protect. Possibly wanted just to get the field on the field.
Oh, so it's ally switch.
Okay.
Not helping hand. Ally switch.
Whoa.
Unless it doesn't have icy wing then. Because I haven't seen it. But 3 out of 4 have been discovered. Now going for liquidation.
Trying to preserve the Snorlax, which is smart. Snorlax is
that ally switch preserving Snorlax.
Yeah.
But Snorlax also isn't doing much. Because Snorlax is a beast once he gets the
gets rolling, yeah.
Yeah,
but still, he already managed.
He's a sturdy Pokemon, but he's not
not on the
on its
physical
own
side.
Yeah, on its own is not that much intimidating without the boost.
The boost, yeah. Still,
not taking anything away from him. It's still
pretty
decent, but
I think the Snorlax might be his win condition here, but. If that Coco is running a physical set, Ruben might be in trouble here. Might be in deep trouble. Because his Cresselia is already on a...
Now hitting return! Nice! Yeah, and he's going for the knockout on Cresselia.
Yeah. Now the Snorlax has his work cut out for him. And
and the Z move, it's going to be Gigavolt Havoc.
And that might be a knockout on the...
Yeah, that might be a knockout on Snorlax.
Depending on the base move. If it's Thunderbolt, it might not, but it's Volt Tackle or something like that.
Well, it could paralyze him. We've seen Guilherme's luck with the RNG right now. Yeah, it gets the knockout. A critical hit.
Yeah, adding insult to injury.
Yeah, and with 39 seconds on the clock, so...
Yeah. He was quite pressured for time too.
Ruben here could only go after the clock, I believe. So there goes that.
Now it falls to Charizard. But still, with
bringing the drought with him.
With that field on the field, the electric surge, I don't think Charizard is long for this world.
Yeah, no, but I was saying, Ruben possibly was going for the clock.
Yeah.
40 seconds is not that much.
And the Coco is faster.
Yeah, there it goes.
Goodbye Charizard, and goodbye Ruben.
Curiously enough, this fill-in team lasted longer, I believe.
Yeah, than the first match. By his invitation.
We're gonna have to ask Claudio to join us soon enough. Because I keep making mistakes because the information is not fresh on my mind anymore. Okay, so that's why. Because I said the Z move could paralyze, and unfortunately, it's only the Raichu pancake. Okay.
The pancake.
Yeah.
I like pancakes.
The Alolan Raichu.
Okay.
Claudio gives weird information. Is it? Okay.
Claudio is...
I got it, Claudio. Thank you.
For those at home, Claudio is serving as the Pokédex for us.
Yeah, no, Claudio is a great producer. We love him very much.
Yeah.
We do. We appreciate him. He's caring for us, making sure we don't say anything too outrageous, you know.
Yes.
People at home don't want us saying that...
Save the outrageous...
Yeah, people at home don't want us saying that Growlite it's going to growl, so Growlite's not going to growl, so let's try keeping that in mind.
That pun killed my soul.
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm maintaining eye-to-eye contact with Ruben, and I'm trying not to laugh at him, which is hard. Guilherme being a total beast, earning his nickname.
Yeah.
We all know why he's called God Guilhões. So earning that nickname today, sweeping 2 opponents. Of course, best of 1 totally makes that easier.
Certainly making a name for himself in his Premier Challenge.
Yeah.
We'll see if he reaches the final.
Yeah, let's see, because he has been reaching the finals. We're just going to take a short break and we'll be right back and see who Guilherme wants to crush next. So stay right there. We'll be right back. And we're back.
And we're back, boys.
Yeah, we're back. Oh, hi, Claudio.
Hi. We're back for the
third and final round before tops. So we're going to have Diogo Henriques, the senior, who is currently at 12th place on the Europe top. So
that's impressive.
Yeah, already set up for Worlds with paid trip and staying. So an absolutely enormous feat. I believe he's the first senior since Eduardo. I believe Eduardo was still a senior when he first did it.
Okay.
I'm not totally sure, but I believe so. If not, he's the first senior ever doing it in Portugal, of course.
Okay.
So either way, a great feat. Only 14 years old and already going to Worlds to represent our country.
A spry young boy.
Yeah. So far on our team for the Worlds, it's going to be Diogo, Ruben, and of course Eduardo. Right now I don't know on which place he is, but I believe he's still on top for Europe as well.
Okay.
Because Edu is a beast, and we all know.
And
Wardo, if you're watching, big what up, man.
On the other corner we have
a newcomer, like we promised. I don't know if we're going to have any newcomers on top, so it's cool to at least see him here. Leonardo, we didn't get to see the team preview because the production only gave us the screen right now, but we'll see
as the match develops.
Yeah, as the match develops. Let's see how the timer goes.
Yeah,
because it's kind of stalled right now.
Okay, it's a sand team.
Okay.
On the side of Leonardo.
Leonardo, yeah. Possibly as a template team from someone else.
Okay. Tyranitar next to drill with Among Us and Zapdos as leads. The sand stream enters the field right away.
And Zapdos is also being used a lot this year.
Yeah. He's one of the staples. Lando, Fini, and Zapdos. One of the on the trifecta of the Shock, this year's version of Shock. He provides a lot of support with Tailwind and also a ton of offensive capabilities with Thunderbolt and Heatwave, which are all very useful. Now, Zapdos exits the field for the Landorus, trying to cripple the attack of both of Leonardo's Pokemon. And
the Z move
goes for the Z move.
Yeah, you were saying
Rock Slide.
You were saying how you don't really like to see that in the first go.
Nah, this is a pretty noobish tactic.
Going for the Black Hole Eclipse.
Still
on Among Us. Okay.
On Among Us. Kinda questionable, but okay.
Among Us is going to go again. Oh, and it flinched. Okay.
I'm not questioning it. You got rid of the berry.
Remember, it's only an unreliable tactic if it doesn't work. So
nah.
It triggered the berry, so but at the same time, unless you got a knockout, it would always trigger the berry. So hand in hand, at least that thing is out of the way.
Roundabouts, I say.
Yeah. It flinched him. So again.
Yeah, it was pretty worth after all.
Yeah,
and the Rock Slide also playing a part in there.
Yeah, and just for the record, literally, Diogo at 2-0, even though he's the only senior on hand. Just shows how much experience he already has, even though he's so young. Because again, we mentioned this time and time again. Being a senior, even if you are the best senior, it's not the same if you play Masters.
Yeah, it's a total different game.
Sometimes it is a total different game. So it's really cool to see all the experience that Diogo gathers from these tournaments, from being the only or usually one of the two only seniors.
Yeah, he's competing against Masters all the time. So.
Yeah, it's like being a lower division team playing on the big leagues.
Yeah. Now going for the Earthquake.
Oh, and here comes the Spore. This time there was no flinch to prevent that.
This feels wrong. I don't know.
Now Milotic totally useless right now.
Rendered useless.
Yeah, rendered useless from that score.
And the earthquake didn't do
but
anything.
it was a really smart move from Diogo because now Landres doesn't feel as much pressure as it did. Of course,
eliminated the threat.
We never know with these games. Milotic can just wake up the next turn. So.
Yeah. And it's always a wild card. But as we were saying, Diogo is a beast.
Yeah,
not quite on the same level as Eduardo yet, but he's playing this match really
if he keeps going like this, it won't take long.
Yeah. Now the Salamence enters to try and lower the attack. Kind of wasted there on the Mungus.
Yeah, and now here comes Fini
to put the Misty Surge.
Yeah, no, but it's a smart move because it has advantage over Excadrill, and of course it has advantage over Salamence. And here comes a Z move.
Tectonic Rage.
Yeah, going from Lando. Do you think he's going after Tyranitar? After I'm thinking about Tyranitar again. After Excadrill, or is no? Wait, he went for Salamence.
He went for Salamence.
Yeah,
possibly trying to knock out the Milotic slot.
Yeah, that's the thing here, you know, like you can be even if you aren't experienced, when you're a master you always think a little bit more ahead, I believe.
Yeah, and you cannot
seniors and juniors
read a player that has just entered the
exactly, even that. But I think like even when you watch regular seniors and juniors matches, they don't really like to predict, you know.
Yeah,
it's a more head-on conference. Yeah, even their strategies usually are more head-on collisions than really thinking ahead strategy. They don't look at this as chess most of the time.
Yeah. Now the Iron Head.
Yeah, not doing a lot of damage. And now Hyper Voice, okay.
This might do some damage.
Yeah, not a lot, but it's curious to see Salamence running Hyper Voice.
Oh my.
Now going to only hit, but only Excadrill, and it's going to hurt a lot. But smart on Diogo's side, switching in Zapdos, so the Earthquake would not affect his side of the field.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking now, Lando probably is going for a Rock Slide because Excadrill is in range, possibly trying to flinch Salamence.
Yeah, trying. I'd bank more on trying to flinch both Pokemon.
Yeah, of course. That's always what
a Rock Slide on an Excadrill would be not very effective non-stab. I don't think it will knock him out.
Now remember, there's this no, of course the Sensei won't handle. Forget that. Scratch that. Where's Claudius? Salamence going mega. Now I was thinking more on the fact that now you want to immobilize that Salamence.
Wait. Give me a second. That Salamence attacked with Hyper Voice before Mega Evolving.
An experienced player.
Yeah.
And now it's Excadrill.
The experience difference is.
And now comes the Hyper Voice. Probably that's what made him click. He saw the damage the Hyper Voice did without being. And it shows the difference.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, it shows the difference.
A tiny bit of difference.
Probably that's what made him click. Like, oh, okay, I forgot something. Maybe I should click this.
Okay. Now, that Tapu Fini is still on a pretty good position despite missing almost 2/3 of his HP.
Yeah, the thing is, Fini is fine for now. You know, Fini.
He could go for a knockout on the Salamence right away. Remove that
for me, if Fini is running Muddy Water, for me would be Rock Slide Muddy Water. Yeah, that would be the safest move. You try to go for a flinch and you try to go for accuracy drop. But it still works. It still works for this. It still works even with this switch, so that's why
it works even better.
Yeah, because it's going to be more effective on Tyranitar, the Muddy Water. But no, Zapdos
is coming in actually.
And totally reversing because now Zapdos is in a bad place.
Bad position here.
Yeah.
But Excadrill opts for the Protect.
And Lander is going for the Rock Tomb. Not doing much damage on Tyranitar, but possibly would have a different outcome on Salamence.
Yeah.
Well, of course it would do more damage, but
the speed lowering speed is also a viable strategy here.
Yeah.
Because aside from Zapdos, Lando, I think Tyranitar is faster, depending on the spread.
Well, we know Excadrill is faster because of the Sandstream.
Yeah.
That's why Tyranitar came back. But he's actually leaving, okay.
And now Salamence rejoins the field.
Yeah,
now with the Finny out of the field.
And Mungus is going to come back. Because this is the thing, they're trying to read each other, and it's being a colossal mess.
Yeah.
For saying.
Clone Fiesta, boys.
Yeah. Because they're looking at what they have on field and they're not trying to see, oh, okay, probably he's going to switch. He's just saying, oh, no, I have to switch to counter that.
This rock slide was pretty respectable.
Mungus probably is going to try to spore someone.
Maybe the Tyranitar.
Yeah, because okay, now Zapdos is comfortable against Salamence. He's going for those electric type moves, but Tyranitar can wreck him.
Yeah. It would be the smartest choice here.
Ground moves won't do much. Well, won't do anything.
Anything at all.
but if Tyranitar is able to land a hit, it's going to do some damage.
It's going to hurt.
And here's the protect.
Mungus tries for the protect. Trying to scout maybe. Now the Hyper Voice.
It didn't do much to Zapdos.
Zap.
And sets up the Tailwind. So risky trick by Diogo.
But he knows he's in an advantageous position. Still,
yeah.
The rock slide will do a lot of damage here.
Yeah, goodbye Zapdos. And this is bad because he just lost his direct advantage to Salamence right now.
Not quite. We still have Finny.
Yeah, but that Thunder could be more useful because you could go after a paralysis.
I think the support with Tailwind is more valuable here because Salamence is pretty fast.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if he could have preserved Zapdos.
He could have preserved Zapdos.
Yeah, Zapdos would be more helpful because Finny is in a bad condition.
Yeah. No, so but he would have to sack Finny if he switched right away. So I don't know. If I wanted to sack one of the Pokemon, I would preferably sack Zapdos here, going for the support Tailwind, and then keeping the Finny alive.
And now Lando intimidating Salamence and Tyranitar.
Another smart move. Now Finny has pressure on both Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's going for the protect because it knows.
Yeah.
In this case, Diogo knows. Finny is in a bad condition.
And it doesn't need to risk it.
Yeah, and look at the damage it did to Landorus now.
He needs to do something about that.
Yeah, and the rock slide does not get the knockout, but it wasn't that far away from it. Oh, and here it is,
triggering the berry.
Yeah, triggering the berry without risking a knockout. That Sandstream. And now Finny is more comfortable.
Yeah.
Now this could change the field.
This makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
also,
with
the more popular
with the HP that Finny had left, although Finny had an advantage if it used Moonblast, the thing is it would not have survived that Hyper Voice.
No, not at all.
So Diogo was smart because he knew Sandstream is going to hit me.
It was the conservative move. He didn't need to risk his position with Finny. And if he knew that this chip damage would trigger the berry, I'd say that it was a masterful play by Diogo.
Again, playing like a master.
Yeah. The thing is, the Landorus have seen better days.
Yeah, but you know, the most unbelievable thing is this match is actually being more
neck and neck.
Yeah, more neck and neck than the two masters that we had before.
Oh my god.
We have Guy. Guy is also an amazing player.
Okay, now it's about to turn.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Salamence. Guy is an amazing player, and he totally swept both Ruben and Bruno. But I think this match has been much more enjoyable because it's not one-sided.
Yeah, a lot of switches.
It's being
not
fun.
Particularly.
It's being fun. It's not being funny like haha funny, but it's
no. It's
fun.
not. It's not a meme war here.
Yeah, it's not meme wars.
It's a proper fight.
It's not being meme wars. Attack of the memes.
Funny you say that because we have a it's theoretically one of the most one-sided matchups here. Highly acclaimed senior player and a complete newcomer.
But that doesn't mean anything. We had another newcomer a while ago that came in. I'm unfortunately not remembering names because I'm awful at it.
Yeah, me neither.
But about 2 or 3 months ago, we had a player that started to come to tournaments, and out of his first 3 tournaments, he went to the tops on 2 of them. And he actually, I think he got to 1 final. So being a newcomer doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean that you're not inexperienced. It means you are inexperienced
at the higher level
at this competition. You know, at this specific competition.
Okay, I see where
because you can still be playing online. You can still be testing your teams on Showdown or
you just haven't competed.
Yeah, it just means you haven't professionally competed.
Yeah. Okay.
But does not.
I see where you're coming from.
It doesn't mean you're not going to be good at it. Melodic still asleep since the beginning of the match.
I think Leonardo just remembered that Melodic was asleep and this was a mistake.
While Melodic is on the back, she's not going to wake up. Doesn't work like that.
Yep.
And now
Mundus is doing his job, basically.
Yeah, being the punching bag.
Still, that earthquake.
Yeah, because the earthquake is a double target. It's not going to be a follow move, so.
Yeah,
it's not going to work. And here
then
comes
again,
the Muddy Water.
Tyranitar just knocked himself out.
For me, Muddy Water is the MVP of Fini spreads.
Yeah.
Because Muddy Water...
Such good utility.
Yeah, it's because you can say, oh, if you stack up Fini with Calm Mind, Moonblast is better. But Muddy Water is more reliable for me.
Utility.
Because you get the damage, you get the double target, and possibly you can still get an accuracy drop. So how can people say
it has
it's not
loads
better?
of utility that move. I also prefer that variant.
Yeah, for me it's the MVP of Fini spread. It's that Muddy Water. Of course, not going to do that much against Melodic.
But
it's not going to do nothing because Leonardo just forfeited it. My favorite so far. So, and look at us, we're frozen.
We're frozen.
Please, production, change that. And we're back.
We're back, boys and girls.
And
now
it's so hard.
Top cuts.
It's so hard looking at this camera because it's below our
Oh
side.
man, yeah.
Yeah, so it's really hard because we want to look ahead, but we have to look down. Really, really intrigued with this matchup. It's the top. It's top 2, so technically it's already the final.
Yeah.
But
jumping straight away to the final.
a really, really cool matchup because it's going to be Guilherme, of course, against Pedro Lima, who is right now 3-0. Guilherme is 2-1. And I said we would check, and I just did. Guilherme actually is one mid-season away.
One MSS away.
Yeah, one MSS away from Worlds. So if he wins next week on our MSS at Porto, he will be qualified for Worlds. Lima is at 169 CP right now.
Quite a ways.
So still a little bit over 140 CP to go if he wants to get that invite. Not that unlikely, because if he goes to the regionals,
maybe.
Yeah, he can still get it. He only needs that 140 CP.
He's going to Valencia, I suppose.
Yeah, so it's like technically like 3 mid-seasons away, like 2 mid-seasons and 2 PCs away. So
it's still doable.
Yeah, if he wins, of course. So we're talking about wins here. The same for Guilherme. He needs the full win at MSS to get that victory.
Needless to say, both players have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, but with 50 points to go, around 50 points to go for Guilherme, because he's already counting with the points he's going to earn from this. But see, from this PC, I mean. So, but the difference from first place to second is not that great when you're in a PC. So we're counting just as 50 points and not adjusting to 40 something because of that.
Yeah.
But still, if he goes, if he goes to
have
Spain,
team previews.
If he goes to Spain or something like that, or to the regionals,
it's still doable.
Yeah, it's still doable for him. So, best of luck for both these players. Like I said, I think it would be a tremendous asset for Portugal to have.
Yeah, one more player, one more very good player.
Yeah, it totally doubles or triples in this case the chances of having a world champion from our country. Because for the first time, it will not just be Adu representing us outside. Of course, we say Adu, but also we had Igor representing us on TCG. But of course, this being the VGC,
we are more interested in that.
We want to clarify that. Of course, we're going to support all our Portuguese players in the TCG and Pokken categories. But of course, VGC is going to be our main staple. So here we already know Guilherme's team. We see Pedro running Fini, Cortana, Cresselia, Charizard, Lando, and Nihilego.
Nihilego, yes.
So also a pretty much standard team there. I think Cortana is the most uncommon Pokemon there, and Cortana is still super used, but
Nihilego is not very used.
I've seen more Nihilegos than Cortanas actually.
Oh.
I think they're about maybe Cortana is a little bit more used. I'm just saying from the teams
I've seen. Anecdotal evidence.
Yeah. So, but
it's
other than those
one of the parts of the trifecta. Missing
But other than that, a pretty much standard team.
Yeah. Landers and Charizard, a pretty common lead. And we have
Zard and Cresselia. So we got a Zard mirror. Yeah. Mirror Zard.
They're beating their wings off beat.
Yeah.
This is driving me crazy.
If you have OCD, don't
My
look at the screen.
OCD is kicking in.
If you have OCD, don't look at the screen now. And the thing is, they're not even like at the same rhythm of beat. Like if they were,
they're completely off beat.
If they were just inverted, like my wings are up while yours are down, I think that'd be fine. But yeah, even the shake of the wind.
They're not even staggered.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Annoying to the core. Oh, whatever.
You're gonna have to wait him for Mega Evolve.
Yeah, let's hope
to see if that changes. I wouldn't bet on it. My thing here is we already know Guilherme's Charizard, but which Charizard do you think Lim is carrying? Also the red and white type. I guess we'll find out, right?
But I would bet on a Zard Y. It's the most commonly used.
Yeah, it is. It is a Y. well, just
it's a shame because Mega
X, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. He has a lot of potential, but
yeah, I prefer it actually. So
his list of counters is quite ostensive in his meta.
Yeah, but again, this is what
with all the fairies going around.
This is what makes the meta a meta. You know,
yeah.
If you didn't have a base that pretty much everyone uses,
yeah, it would be unpredictable and more fun, but still unpredictable.
Oh, Cresselia held on, surviving that critical hit with about 1 HP, eating that berry.
That was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, a little too close. I don't know if it was really 1 HP, but it wasn't above 2 or 3. So
Pedro was.
Let's say 1 for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
And now that Ice Beam on Araquanid, not very effective. But a really close call.
The roll there favoring Pedro Lima.
Yeah, and this is going to be the most head-to-head match because
it's
these
the
two players,
all.
very experienced. I think the only reason why Lima doesn't have more points is because he went to less tournaments than Guilherme did. So just for that, because Lima is also a great player.
This
and I think
really
that's
tense battle. Both players are taking their time.
No, they're both really experienced and serious players, and you can see them by their faces. I mean, and I think Lima is even more serious than Guilherme is. Guilherme
Lima
can have
is
a
not
laugh.
even blinking,
and we even saw that. Guilherme can have a laugh and try to meme a little bit, you know. But Lima, no, Lima is always focused on the win.
This one will hurt.
Yeah, and especially this is a best of 1, so you can even risk not getting a win. And there goes Cresselia, not surviving this time.
And now the overheat from the...
Yeah, Araquanid holds on with 8
and
HP.
it still holds on.
Another liquidation.
Just for the record, that was a helping hand boost to the overheat.
Yeah, and not even that was
enough.
That
was impressive.
But liquidation was, and there goes Zard, and Lima is in bad sheets right now.
Yeah, pretty much. That life orb recall damage took out the Araquanid, but it's more of a consolation prize for Lima.
Not all is lost, but it's not a very good place to be.
Now Cartana enters the field, which is not very...
Exactly, that's the thing, bringing Cartana
here.
Nihilego is going to help a little bit, but...
Oh, and the Lando, if that Lando has superpower...
Yeah, but here's the thing, if Cartana is faster, Cartana is going to wreck that Lando, and if Nihilego then can wreck Charizard, then we're going to be...
That might balance the playing field
a
little bit.
Yeah, but if Cartana is gone before she can do anything to Landorus, then this is over.
That Lando might be running Assault Vest.
Let's see.
If he is...
Nihilego in for the Protect. Landorus is going for an Earthquake, so possibly Charizard is going for the Heat Wave. Just to be sure. Both going for that double target. Nothing to lose. Guarantees a hit if you're not protecting. No overheat actually. And Cartana avoids the move and goes for a knockoff. Oh, it was a choice scarf. This could be bad because now Landorus is open for a wide variety of attacks. While it just
confirms that the Charizard is faster than the Cartana.
Which is
really bad news for Lima.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Lima had went after Landorus with a
stronger attack,
stronger attack,
maybe Leaf Blade.
Yeah, Leaf Blade for sure. Because just think of this: Landorus was locked on Earthquake, and Cartana could have withstood another one.
Yeah, maybe not a direct attack from Charizard, but certainly.
No, I doubt. I absolutely doubt. Unless it was a Sash one that would survive a direct hit, but it
had HP.
Yeah, no, not even on full HP. I'll tell you. I don't
even if he had Scarf. If he.
No, I know. I'm saying if Charizard was the first one attacking.
Okay.
Of course, I meant if Charizard was the first one attacking.
Now
Nihilego
going for the Z move.
Yeah. Continental Crush.
Continental Crush. Rock Z move.
Possibly, it would be for to finish that Charizard. Yeah, it's going after Porygon. So it was going to finish off.
It's the first time I'm seeing this one. Quite interesting.
Lima is really in a bad place right now.
Yeah.
Guilherme is just, he's been a beast, man.
Yeah,
I don't know how to classify it.
Doesn't miss a beat. He's gonna coast his way to winning the tournament at this point.
Yeah, and I don't know how many tournaments he won this year, but a lot.
Yeah, to be on the verge of being invited to Worlds.
I think this year Guilherme has even more wins than Eduardo has here in Portugal.
Wow.
The thing is, because Eduardo sometimes cannot make to this tournament, especially the PCs, you know, so of course that takes a toll. But Eduardo does go to a lot of foreign tournaments.
Okay.
But Guilherme right now is totally dominating the Portuguese scene.
Sorgan 2 going for the trick room.
Sweeping the country from north to south.
And Illegal bunkers down with the substitute. I don't know. If I was Lima, I would go for broke and try and go for the Charizard. The thing is, Guilherme still has the Landorus in his pocket.
But this is the thing, you're not going to see Lima giving up, you know. As long as he believes that he has a fighting chance, he will fight.
Of course.
Even if he's outnumbered and under advantage.
It's a final. You cannot forfeit.
Yeah, but some people could just say, oh, it's just a PC, you know, just.
No. I'm not in favor for that.
Yeah. No, but some people do that. Some people say, oh, okay.
All for the competitive integrity, my friends.
Here comes that ice beam.
And
there it goes, the substitute.
Broken. Illegal doing a lot of damage to the Landorus, but still not knocking him out. Remember, this was the Scarf one, so.
Oh, and Porygon going for recover again.
Yeah.
It's Guilherme showing Lima that like you have no chance,
mate,
man.
You have no choice here.
It's just a matter of time right now. And it didn't really took that long. Again, Guilherme totally dominating. I don't even know how he lost the match, because Guilherme has one loss. So
yeah,
I don't even. Unless you're going to tell me it was Lima who beat him. That way, it's just tough luck. But wait, are we going to a best of 3 now? Because...
Well, it's a final.
Yeah, but...
Could be possible.
Yeah,
I would appreciate some
guidance. Yeah, but I believe we are.
All the same to me.
No, it's great because that means we're going to see
more matches.
Yeah, that means we're going to see at least another match, possibly a tie and then a sudden death one. But I was just,
more matches.
Yeah, I'm just like this because I was caught totally off guard.
Me too.
We were told it's best of 1, and they didn't specify that the finals wouldn't be. But it's great.
I'm all for more matches.
Yeah, we're just caught off guard a little bit.
Especially between two
what do you think
quality players.
What do you think that Lima needs to change? Because he went down hard.
He must not bring the Kartana. The Kartana is dead weight on that team.
But the thing is, Kartana could have totally whacked that land.
He has other options for that. He has the Fini on the field. So it's a much safer approach. Let's see what he opts to do this time with the lead.
Here comes Porygon and Lando. And again, Cresselia and Nihilego coming into play.
Already an adaptation. Nihilego has shown that she can hit like a truck. Can hit like a truck.
Let's go by it. Just
looks like a girl to me. I don't know.
Well,
for the damage.
It's just because it doesn't have.
Yeah, it's
genderless. So, yeah, it's genderless. So,
because of the damage Nihilego did on the Landeros on the previous match, I suspect it can do a lot of work here. Although I don't know what Lima has in store for us if she wants to get the Porygon out of the field, because Porygon is pivotal to Guilherme's strategy.
Yeah, and I really like Porygon. Very reliable Pokemon.
Very solid.
Yeah.
If you like Porygon too, it's a very solid choice.
Oh, when Nihilego didn't even have the time to think.
Oh my
god,
that was
out.
brutal.
Totally getting knocked out at the first hit, and Landorus goes the same way.
Now, both players going for the throat here.
Yeah, and no spared punches here.
Yep.
And the thing is, will Cresselia go for... I would laugh if both Pokemon would have gone for the...
Trick Room.
Yeah, but of course, that would be funny. But then we wouldn't...
That would be a quality meeting.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have seen the double knockout.
Yeah. Now, but I wonder what Lima is setting up. Because sometimes it benefits from the Trick Room.
Sometimes people talk about bringing a knife to a gunfight, but this was bringing like a heavy machine gun to a knife fight.
Both players
both players totally wreck each other.
Guns blazing.
Yeah.
Guns blazing. Now, the Charizard going into the field, or coming into the field with the Araquanid. I don't know if it is smart, unless it may evolve right off the bat, but no, going for the Protect, trying to scout his opponent. Porygon going for that Ice Beam on the...
Oh, and now we see the Trick Room.
Okay.
It wasn't as memey, unless Porygon was going to do it again, but it moved first, so... Looks like we're not going to get that meme.
No, not today, my friend. Not today.
But would have been a cool predict, like.
Now, I think it's time for that Charizard to Mega Evolve, because if you, as I predicted,
imagine this: Porygon would null his own Trick Room, and then Cresselia would set it up.
Yeah.
So Trick Room would stay in play. So that it would be a cool move.
Going for the drought here, and this puts Araquanid in a precarious position, because now they're helping him.
Helping hand over heat, probably, yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. A drought boost.
Oh, but it goes after Porygon gets the knockout.
Ouch.
Yeah, but I think this was Guilherme's mistake. Guilherme revealed that he had recovered last game with no need to really do so. So,
ouch.
Charizard went out right after it, but. Man, this is being heavy.
Yeah.
This is being heavy, like, both players are like, you're not knocking one of mine without me knocking one of yours.
Pulling no punches.
Yeah.
And now the Kartana enters the field. I don't know, man. Kartana seems kind of useless here, because, case in point, Charizard.
Yeah, well, it can do some damage to that Araquanid, but Charizard, yeah.
It's quite a big hurdle for that Kartana to be any use here.
Yeah, Lima must be jumping at the 5th because of that Nihilego knockout at the first round. Because at the first turn, I mean, because Nihilego. Looking at it, Nihilego is the only Pokemon that could have done anything against him.
Yeah, and the strangest thing is, he could have brought the Finny here. Finny would have been much more useful, in my opinion. Now the Mega Charizard enters the field, and
here comes the heat wave. Yeah, bye Kartana. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you.
Yeah, both Ultra Beasts not lasting very long on this match.
There goes a Psyshock. Now Araquanid with the Bug Bite.
Ouch.
Does not get the knockout, but this time there's no berry because Araquanid just ate it. So again, that Cresselia having the amazing luck of surviving an attack again.
That's quite a bulky Cresselia.
But this time does not get the berry, it's going to go down.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of time.
Guilherme is on fire today.
Yeah.
No mercy.
No mercy at all, and Lima is not even going to try to stall. It's just going to take the hit and go down.
Honorably, like any man should.
No, but Guilherme was just totally unstoppable today.
Completely on a roll.
Yeah.
It certainly would be an invaluable asset for us on the world stage.
Definitely, and that's why I'm saying this is the Guilherme that I want to see. I want to see him win next week because that means he's definitely going to Worlds. And if this is the Guilherme we get at Worlds, our chances just go from here to all the way to the moon and back. But a great final, I believe.
Yeah, quite exciting one.
Yeah.
If a bit one-sided.
A bit one-sided, especially on this last matchup, but still pretty interesting. I like how they pulled no punches; they went straight for each other.
Yeah.
So
quite
that was pretty
eventful.
cool.
But I still cannot comprehend the choice to bring Cartana twice. After seeing that,
you can, like I said, I don't know how much Lima has been playing because he hasn't been showing up to tournaments, so I don't know if he's really been playing at home or something like that.
Out of shape.
Because maybe a little bit out of shape. Needs to shake off those cobwebs. But you know what I mean. I'm going to try to get Guilherme here so we could talk a little bit to him before we finish the transmission. Because this is it. This was the final. So
this was the final, boys.
I'm just trying to see if Guilherme notices us.
Hey,
yeah, we're here. Woo! Try to see if the production can go get him, just so we can talk a little bit to him and see how focused he is to win that mid-season next week.
And it's coming up.
Stamp his passports to Worlds. So finish. Do you want to do the honors or?
You go. Okay. You go. You have more experience than I do.
Okay. Just gonna tell you to switch with him. I can hold that for you. Here you go, have a gift. Yeah, first of all, welcome. And congratulations. Man, you were on fire today.
It was nice.
You're laughing now, but you were totally serious. Like, you mimed a little bit, you toyed a little bit with Bruno in the first match.
The first match was not that hard.
Yeah.
His team isn't that, consistent, but, Ruben was hard, and then I lost in peace to Pedro, but the information game was pretty important.
Yeah. I was amazed because Ruben told me it was just going to meme, it was a field team, but he actually played for a win.
It's a meme team, but it's a nice team. Anyways.
Yeah, it's a nice team anyways. We were just talking about how focused you are because although on this last matchup you went guns blazing and it was just 2 Pokemon to 1, so pretty close in that regard, but throughout the whole matchup you totally dominated. Is this the focus you want to have next week going to?
Well, I mean, I have to win the tournament, so yeah, and I can't afford to make many mistakes.
Yeah, so totally focus. You want to stamp the passport the way to Worlds.
I'll do my best.
Is there anything you want to add?
This fun fact: this is my first Premier Challenge win, so that's that.
Really?
Yes.
We were talking about because you already won a lot of tournaments.
I've only won MSS, not Premier Challenges.
Okay, so a debut for you.
It's the first.
Okay, that's cool. Probably if this keeps up, it will be your first Worlds as well.
I'll do my best. Yeah.
Guilherme, is there anything you want to say to people at home before we sign off?
Well,
shout out millions of fans.
Millions and billions. Shout outs to Dini for helping me a bit with the team, giving me some, his point of view about the team and telling me what's good and was not that good about the team. So.
Okay.
But yeah.
So, man, thank you a lot for joining us and good luck next week.
Thank you.
I hope to be seeing you on the finals at least, because we always know if you're there, it's going to be a great matchup. Guys, thank you a lot for joining us this afternoon. I hope you have enjoyed the tournament again. here's our winner, Guilherme. I don't know what you won today because they didn't tell me the prizes. So I think you won something, but I have no idea what. But you take the CP, so that's cool already.
Yeah, that's what I came for.
Yeah, less than 50 points away, 1 mid-season away from the Worlds.
Yep.
Guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and on Facebook to know when the next tournament is coming up. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.